I looked at lots of providers. I was spending my own money and I wanted to spend it wisely. So I did a lot of research. I looked at lots of different alternatives. I took some advice from my own coach who had trained with the AOEC, and kind of that was a pretty good recommendation. But one of the things that really appealed to me was the balance between leadership, psychology, coaching. And it felt like there was a better balance for me than some of what I saw with other providers. And I liked the faculty that I met, and I felt I could learn from them. I did have some specific requirements, actually. I was really keen that I would do a programme that was ICF accredited. I'd kind of ingested at some point the fact that that would be important in working as an independent coach. My criteria in choosing the programme were that I felt I could learn from the faculty, that the content of the course covered the things that I was interested in. I think also I was looking for something that would really make me practice my coaching. So I was doing a master's degree at the same time that was very theoretical and academic. And so I wanted something that would kind of get me out of my head and get me doing coaching. I thought I might not get on the advanced diploma. And it was talking to my coach who said, go on, give it a shot. You might not, but I think you've done enough coaching internally to get on that programme, and I think it would be the right programme for you. So I was a bit hesitant. I was a bit hesitant about paying some money to be assessed that I might then lose. But I also quite liked that because it told me that the people who were going to be on the programme would be really committed and probably quite good, and I knew I was going to learn from the other people on the programme, so strangely that was a kind of a good thing to do. So the experience of the programme is kind of really hard for me to sum up in a few sentences. It was a really big, meaningful, transitional experience for me. But you said, when did I arrive? So the first thing I really felt on the programme was that I was in the company of other people who were really interested in learning and supporting each other's development, and I'd never experienced that before. I'd been in a business world which was kind of competitive, and this was a really new experience for me, and that kind of came through the people I was working with, the faculty. That was a really big part of the experience. So it's really hard to summarise what I gained from being on the programme, but confidence, that the way I coached and the way I learned to coach was okay, that it wasn't, that I wasn't required to fit into a particular mould. I developed my skills as a coach enormously because of the feedback and the practice that I got. I got the opportunity to see loads of different types of coaching. I started the programme thinking that coaching was one thing, and I learned that it could be lots of different things. And that was a really powerful learning experience for me. Oh, I loved everything about the programme, actually. I know that sounds really cheesy, but it was a really positive, good experience for me. I loved the environment, I loved the people I was working with. I loved trying things and failing and kind of surviving that experience. I didn't so much love the assessment at the end, but that was kind of, that needed to be done. But no, it was a kind of really, really positive experience for me, and yeah, I really missed it when it finished. The programme was part of a big transition in my life, so I was leaving organisational life after 26 years being in a big organisation, setting up as an independent coach and consultant. And I think that the programme was a bridge for me. It kind of taught me stuff, and it gave me some accreditation, and it gave me some sense of credibility, but it was also a support for my personal transition from kind of heading up a talent function in an organisation to becoming an independent coach and consultant. And I don't know that I could have done it successfully without the programme being in support of what I was doing.